A year ago, when the pandemic hit the world, as you all know, it crippled all the nations. During my time in quarantine, my life took a new turn. We were about 4 weeks into the stay-home order. As an average citizen, I did everything I could to stay home. My everyday routine was morning coffee, untimely meals, by meals, I mean junk foods, playing video games, more video games, watching movies, and random sleep times. I only went out for the grocery shopping and to get the mail, and it was always a nerve-wracking experience. I always prepared myself well though. I thoroughly washed my hands, put on gloves, and the mask. I know, the mask might have been a little overkill for just getting the mail, but it never hurts. Since the letter had the possibility of carrying the virus, I treated it with the utmost care because it was more or less a death letter if I was not being careful enough. After reading them, I discarded them, not throwing it in the garbage, but by burning them, obviously. But one evening, I woke up with a cough and a sore throat. Few coughs in. Boom! It hit me. Corona! I jumped out of my couch and rushed to grab a thermometer. I checked the temperature and I had a fever. I immediately started researching the treatment by Google. It gave me a list of things to do, such as drinking plenty of fluids, eating nutritious food, and so on. Then, what do? I chugged in a few bottles of water and ate something nutritious, an apple. That was all I could find in my home. Later, I called my mom and told her about it. She freaked out for a moment, but because she is a super religious person, she told me everything was gonna be okay and told me to pray about it. I said okay, because I didn't want to hurt her feelings by telling her that I don't believe in God. After our conversation, I went to bed for the night. Later, I woke up in the middle of the night because I was having some serious coughs. Chills and pain had consumed my body. I grabbed a thermometer and checked the temperature, and the fever was still there. My phone buzzed. I looked to see a message with a video link sent by my mom in the middle of the night. I have no clue why. Anyways, I clicked the link and let it play. In the video, there was a guy speaking about some Bible stuff. I wasn't caring much until I heard,
"He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will abide in the shadow of the Almighty. I will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. For it is He who delivers you from the snare of the trapper and the deadly pestilence." And God says to him, "He will call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will rescue him and honor him. With a long life I will satisfy him, and let him see my salvation."
For some reason, I continued to listen. After the video was over, I felt something in my heart. It was telling me to call upon God. It was weird. But at this point, the cough was getting worse and worse, and I was gasping for air. Then I said, "If you really exist, God, then answer me. Heal me." After that, I don't remember what happened. I must have fallen asleep. The next morning, I woke up to the sound of the birds chirping and the dog barking at the distance. I got up, took a shower, and went to make some coffee. And it was that moment I realized that I didn't have a sore throat anymore. I tried coughing, but it was gone. I quickly ran and grabbed a thermometer and checked. Fever was gone too. I could not believe what was happening. Then I quickly called my mom and told her what had just happened. She was extremely happy, and then she told me to pray and then told me it was God. I tried coming up with a different explanation for what happened that night. But the only logical conclusion I could make was, God did it. God had answered me when I desperately asked for Him. It has been a year since it happened. After spending time researching about the Bible and reading through it, I could not overlook at the overwhelming evidences of Jesus' crucifixion and His resurrection. Therefore, I came to a conclusion. God is real, and He is closer to us than we ever think.